welcome back to my channel. So this is Let Our Broadcast. We normally have this kind of broadcast before now. So we are back again this hour to do the needful, and I'm trying my best. Let me just encourage you to like the video, subscribe, okay? Subscribe to the platform, join us and support us in any way you can. So we are just starting. If you are going to watch the video later, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, okay? I supposed to have come live before now, but I was waiting for the fundraising to finish. Just a moment. Let me see if the camera will get more better. As I can see, it's not it's not in a perfect shape. I don't know why. It's not in perfect shape. Okay, so let's see how far we can go on this one. I'm trying to set the camera because I did not test all this thing before jumping on this broadcast. So how are we all doing today? As you can see the title, so we're going to discuss about the mission and agenda of Akparawa, Nkere, and their camp. Some of us may not have seen what they're trying to do, or you may not read meaning through what they're saying. You may have seen most of their posts and some of the agenda, what they're doing, but are you able to dictate what the intention is all about? I mean, what they actually want. Are you able to follow them up to understand the mission and agenda of what they're doing recently on social media? So let me start by telling you that this is not, I'm not here to do saga, okay? No. But for us to understand the motive and agenda, because I've seen similar things in the past. Tina Martinez, I hope I pronounced Martinez. I said, Brother Kai, I am very happy. The USB fundraising went well today. Yes, that is a very good thing to see, but it's still not the way I expected, and that is why I'm doing this live broadcast, because I've noticed something. Let's just hold on. Just join me. Let's continue. Please like the video. And John said, "Hello, brother. How are you doing? I am police officer. Nice to have you, John. Where are you from? Are you a Biafran? Where are you from? You're a police officer. You know, some police, depending on the country where you are, depending on the country where you are policing. Okay, that's why I asked you, where are you? Are you a Biafran? I want to know. But nevertheless, so when you go through the activities of Akparawa, for example, and many other people from that group, you will notice something. If you're observant enough, they have one thing, one goal, one target, and they're taking it one step to another. They started by telling you, because it is always this kind of, it's always common for them to believe that they can push somebody who they don't like away in a twinkle of an eye. They just want to push the person away. And when they did not succeed on that one, they have to draft another mission. So when after the convention, when they started, all this social media attack and all that, they pretended, my brother, nice to have you. I always see your comments. Always. I don't regret giving you spanner, to be honest with you. But one thing I wanted to step up is when you see, like now that we are streaming live, one of the reason why, or the job of someone who holds spanner, is when you see people who are trying to spam the chat, it's your duty you have access on this platform to delete somebody's message for everybody not to see that, or to ban, or to, kind of to police the chat while we are streaming live. So I would like you to help me, because you're always active, if I may use the word. So They started by trying to deceive Biafrans that COS is an agent. That they have assigned her to do this and do that. Are you getting the point? They've assigned her to do this. In fact, she's an agent. She's an evil person. They pushed that and pushed that and pushed that and pushed that. It did not sell well. They tried to change the tactics. They tried to change the tactics by saying, oh, she's supporting Islam. She's using an Islamic account to fund Hamas. She wants to fund Ndobonigo. She want to. When that one did not sell, they tried and tried and tried and tried, did not sell. They went back again to rebrand another no lie. That lie is that she just wants to destroy Biafrans. She's after Biafrans' life. By not financing and supporting Biafran Liberation Army. They started by trying to make it, because Igbo people are very, very clever. But the mistake some of our brothers do, some of us do, is that we tend to forget that we're actually doing this thing to a fellow Igbo people who can reason the way you are reasoning, who can see through your movement. They started by pretending that everything is about Islam. That CS want to take your money and finance Islam. All this I'm saying now, deep down their mind, they know that there is a lie, but it's a way to push her out of the picture. After bragging that, dealing with her is just like just like anything. What is the easiest thing to do? As easy as sneezing. Just the way you sneeze, that they're gonna send her away. It is not about her. It's about the well-being of people, Biafran people. The interest of Biafrans, what they actually want, what they think that is right thing to do. So pushing her away is not like chewing gum, just easy thing to do. You can just relax and chew her off, because the strength and the power holding her lies on the mandate that people have given to her. They believe that they will have a way to kick everything off. They believe they have a way to deal with her. That people love the Liberation Army so much that they can't even see any mistake from them. That is another strategy. They forgot that the only sign they got, the first fundraising they did was so massive. It was like CS is just talking to herself. Then they did that with blackmailing her, bringing more information, trying to deceive Biafrans that she's an agent, she's an evil person, she's out to do something illegal and something bad that will jeopardize the movement. They collected the first money. Second one, they tried again. Then as day goes by, the thing begin to go down. They couldn't complain. They all of them are men. That's different between US. Not that we have men also in USB, but what I mean by CS is a woman. Even though her behavior sometimes is just like a man. Not that I'm not saying that she's a tomboy. What I'm saying is that she has the heart of man. She can resist push even better than some men. And they use that after they notice that fundraising is not going the way they want. Now the target and the interest is to make sure that since our own is not going well, your own is not going to go well. They tried to make sure they destabilize fundraising for USB. It was difficult. They started carrying eggs and voodoos. They use voodoo, start calling names, writing names on egg and throwing smashing the egg in the water. You don't even know the one they have done in your back. Please, guys, this is late hour broadcast, and the only thing I want from you is once you come across the video, hit the like button so that this message will get to everyone. What I'm doing here tonight, what I'm about to say, what I'm saying, I have started saying it already. Everybody, every Igbo person, whether you support Biafra or not, you need to hear this. It is my own is for you to tell you this road is going this way, this road is going this way, this road is going this way. My own observation. Then it is your choice to follow the road you want, because I don't know your destination. Some of you are actually here to make money. Some are here to get Biafra truly. Some are here to pull us down because of their previous encounter with her. Some are here to push Nkere to prove a point that men is better than women. So depending on your agenda. But as you are listening to me, what I'm saying is not for one particular group, it's for everybody. Unless you don't like the truth. Okay? Make sure you pay very close attention. And if you have questions, put in the comments, because while broadcasting, I'll be going through comment section, of course. All right? And I don't want to waste time. Invest said, Kai TV in there, one GCK, God bless you always. Thank you. I appreciate that message. And Anna said, Martinez said, Kai report, the truth is that they are presented a wrong person. Okay. If na Sonny Akparawa, they made APM, it may work for them. That's a good point. Even me, I prefer Sonny Akparawa then, not now. Because what I know about Sonny Akparawa now, Sonny Akparawa, I hate liars. You may lie on everything, but there's the element of lies that is tantamount to death. Like you can compare it with someone buying somebody. A lie that can lead to massive buying of people is very, very dangerous to allow. And Sonny Akparawa is capable of dishing out such lie. That is why, or anybody that covers deadly lie can also dish out deadly lies. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. A movement like this needs truthfulness, because you will follow people blindly with trust. You don't need evidence. That's what the movement is all about. You don't need much evidence to trust somebody. Only the little element of truth you see on them that will make you give your trust first and believe that God will pilot everything the way it's supposed to be. But they did not pay attention to the people's choice. Even though because they believe, once they notice that people are moving away from them, they use their remaining hand to hold BLA very, very firm. And that holding BLA very, very firm is why what is going on is going on there. Without BLA, they won't be talking on social media anymore. Most of them don't follow PM. They did not follow PM on time. Or maybe they did not pay attention when Masakan was here. ESN was very, very, very active, doing what they were meant to do by combing bushes, even though later they started doing some illegal business, that kind of thing, because a grown-up men that have children, without giving them enough money, they will use their catapult to start doing some businesses. Even though I was doubting it until everything was destabilized, they started confessing. People that are involved started confessing about their ordeal those days. What am I trying to say? We have seen all those things in the past, and we know how it is. We know how difficult the whole thing was, and what PM went through to rescue some commanders and some members of ESN and lure them to form the African Liberation Army that we have today. When he was doing that, the same thing that these people are saying that was what DOS was saying. That's why I said they decided to use the same template now, because probably they don't follow what happened then. They were not here. Because if they have seen or they have paid attention to what happened in the past, they wouldn't have been using the same template again to navigate their way out of this. I don't want to talk much. I have many things to say, but I don't want to talk anything about BLN. My comment on them is always that I don't blame them. Because if I'm angry, I should be angry to those who are deceiving them. One, BLM men on ground, they're not abroad. They're not seeing many things. How some things they won't know everything. That's number one. Number two, they also need money. Things are getting just difficult for them. They don't have their freedom. You know, that kind of thing. Second thing is that they also want their name. They also want to maintain their prestige. They also feel that, how can I be here? All of a sudden, somebody is commanding me or dictating for me. And that's the area that I find it difficult to accept the proposal of Nkere and what they intend to achieve. What they intend to achieve is to make you to believe that they have to fall back to the original structure and maintain the same thing they're doing again. I'm not against doing the same thing that we were doing, but this language of falling back is just like, it sounds like they started doing something that they couldn't finish it, they want to go back. So Akparawa took his time trying to lie to Biafrans just to deceive people about that. So my people, we are 30 people watching now, and I would like you to at least give this video a thumbs up, even if it's 15 people out of 31 watching now, is something, than just only 5 people. I assume that most of you are not. You forgot to like the video. Why you will need to like the video is for video to be recommended for other people to see it. Seeing it is for you to understand the game, the mind game they are playing, not to win their friends to start funding them, but to make sure they destabilize the minds of people funding the USB. The tactics is very simple. Since they couldn't, gather some funds to push the agenda, they will prefer to destroy the one that US is doing. That is the only thing that's going to gladden their heart. Then why will you just allow that kind of thing to happen? You see Akparawa streaming every now and then. If you wake up in the morning, he's online. Afternoon, he's there. Evening, he's there. You check he's used to. I don't think he monetizes he used to. That is how desperate he is. He's doing that for somebody who have the cash, but he couldn't talk to do it for himself. What they call it? Like, he's having overtime, working hard to achieve something that that it will be by miracle. It will be a miracle that will make you to deceive their friends, and that now they are calculating everything with speed. What they want to do is to push you out of the track. Once they succeed in pushing you out of the track, then you see another side of them. My sister Happy May is here, one of us. I agree to thank you for joining me this late hour broadcast. And Vitus Levi's said, well done, sir. I see you. And the verse, he said, don't mind them. Son Akparawa, criminal pastor, criminal Fulani Paul Obiko, criminal Fulani Umokoko. And Flip is here. He said, always quality analysis. Biafrans deserve the truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you for noticing that. Tina said, guys, like the button. Okay, the like button. Click on the like button. Yeah, very, very nice. It is very, very nice that most of you are picking the point. And our sister said they are not for liberation. They are working for Nigerian politicians to distract the recognition of USB. They're not even hiding it anymore. Some of the people who can probably tell you that the plan of PM from January to December to declare Biafra is useless, that they should fall back. That is an insult. Do you know how stupid that sounds to me? Even though I'm not a member, but when I listen to that kind of thing, I feel like, what are you talking about? You can as well defend. The issue is that, oh, you have to be in bridge to defend Biafra. So are you saying that without the name bridge, you can't defend Biafra then? Then why did you declare Biafra? So are you declare Biafra by mistake? Then for you to tell people to fall back, you have to come out and say, guys, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. We apologize by declaring Biafra. Can we just go back to where we started? It's a very big insult. I saw some of our people, even on wheelchair, travel from US or different part of the country, different part of the world, and to Finland to declare Biafra. Some will spend their hard-earned money. Somebody somewhere will sit down in his comfort room and tell you that you need to fall back to bridge. I asked a question. Assuming they spend their money like Ojukwu did, can they come out and tell us, oh, declaring Biafra, that after spending your millions, that money is useless? And just for them to maintain relevance, because to them, for them to be relevant is all about, allow me to be cabinet member. Now, what they're doing now is they're looking for the enemy of CSA all over the world. Any meeting that CS have been in the past, they are they're contacting those individuals to dig out one funny excuses just to blackmail him. Now, let me in case, because I know they're gonna watch the video. One of the shockest things for them is this: as we are doing those things to expose yourself in the name of exposed CS, you actually giving Biafra more reasons to love her. I have said this in the past. For you to have the relevance and fame that you guys are dying for, it is simple as well. All you could do, the only thing you need to do, relax your mind, remove yourself, don't drag any position, anything. Keep on doing that good work you say you want to do. You want to do good things, right? Go on with it. Keep on having good things, like make different land to be more secure, crime-free, crime-free, and let it be well known that Biafrans can see through your activities. Not by your social media. The more you are doing those good things, Biafrans will love you. Do you actually believe that even though people love PM, and after formation of Biafra Liberation Army, and those guys started doing something funny they couldn't deliver, do you think that Biafran will love the BLA because it was formed by PM? It's a lie. Biafrans always check your strength every now and then. You are going through examination. Biafrans are people that don't stop to investigate you. Every now and then they will be investigating you, checking on you, until you earn their trust. When you earn that trust, don't rely. Don't say, okay, let me don't sleep sleep over. Like, okay, let me just I can do anything and Biafran trust me. It's a lie. If you make first mistake, they will not voice it out. They will keep it in their mind. You make another one, they start whispering to each other. Then you make another one. Brother, what is going on? Let me talk. Then you know that all eyes have been watching what you're doing. They then give you your history. If you don't pay, it's not Biafrans are not people. Maybe because I'm using the word Biafra, some of you may not understand what Igbo people. Igbo people are not like that. Igbo, we are not like that. We are not wired to be like following you sheepishly. It's not done anyway. Can't check the history. Even as Ojukwu was using his father's money and his own money, his skill and strength and putting his life on line, he was being checkmated. If somebody really found a village, when I can know naturally go, when I will actually go, you're not going to go, could be figure against yourself. That's Igbo. If you want it, you see, you must have patience to lead Igbo people. You must be very calculative and smart to lead Igbo people. You must be, not workaholic, but at least remove anything laziness. Igbos will follow you instantly. But this idea of let me, now found no way. I am Odogu, chairman. Igbo man will be looking at you. You keep on the the only respect they will give you, they will not say it in your presence. But don't expect them to spend their time wasting time on you. For what one? Igbos are not like that. Our brother is here. You have joined us this late hour. I don't know if it should be evening your time. I'm strong. Good evening to you. Chidubeme said Paul Owubiko went to school of deceivers, a professional. Who is this Paul Owubiko? I think who is the Paul Owubiko? Is it 55 Vision 55? Is it okay? That's his name, Paul Owubiko. Okay, that I don't normally discuss about the Vision 55, and I have my reason. I don't waste time to people who don't actually. I mean, I can go with if I want to. If I'm going out, I can go without noticing your presence. If I come back, I come back. So I don't waste my time on that. I'm talking about people that can sit in their comfort zone and cook a very solid lie that will take at least thousands of people time for them to identify that okay, this thing is lie. That's the people that I'm like Akparawa. Somebody can spend time, pick up maybe 1 minute or few seconds videos and combine two of them to deceive people. Before you realize what is going on, he's already far. That is why every of his posts I always want to go through to find out what he's trying to do. Let me tell you the secret. What I did even today, that most of you may not have noticed that. Chiamaka was not very active in the fundraising today. Why? He was the one behind watching the one of CS. So tomorrow, after doing that, he called the video and sent us. And Sonaba had made a post already. Everyone should save this video for tomorrow. Are you getting the point? And because Sonia as a Southeasterner, even though he's not an Igbo person, but I don't know how he managed to understand few Igbo words. He noticed that we have a lot of gullible people in our midst, very, very much of them, and he utilized that opportunity to say his own agenda. But the problem is that Biafrans are not sleeping over either. So as long as you are doing that, they are also following you bomber to bomber. So they are working very, very hard now to follow every secret message, anything at all that we try, not to give you Biafra, no, not to protect and unify everybody, no, but to make sure that since you are down, we also join us down, and that's typical Igbo people. That's what they do. The only Igbo people, if you I don't know if you have noticed that. For example, some of you that are in abroad, if you are in school, maybe you are in a group that has other nationalities in them, and that this kind of marathon or contest going on in that organization, and you have a fellow Igbo person, what Igbo man will do, he will look at you. He will ignore every other any other person, any other person from other country, like any other nationality. He will see you as number one rival, like he's contesting with you. They will ignore every other people, but you are the number one person. In fact, his prayer point will be, "Nah, man of oya gafe mo. What you are doing? You are his problem. Thereby so doing, ignore another people. If you know, don't allow them to check what you're doing. Focus on what you're doing and make sure your number priority is making sure that he will never ever see what you are doing until you bring out the results. But if you allow them, because they will come like a brother, brother, that kind of thing. You relax and allow him to copy what you are doing. He will use that against you. But to deal with them as an Igbo person, if you're not Igbo person, you don't have any problem. Your own to deal with Igbo people is a different style. Don't use this kind of method I'm talking about. But as long as you're an Igbo man or Igbo woman, you are in a classroom or maybe in an organization or a group where you have other nationality. Are you getting the point? Just have in mind that any Igbo people around you is seeing you as number one, his number one rival. Like he prefer that every other people pass than you. In fact, if you have one chance to drag somebody out, down, he will look for you. You are the one. because to him it is an insult that he's here. You pass with you pass him. No, now. So his effort is to make sure they drive you, he bring you down. That is what is even happening to our people in Nigeria. Nigeria positions are facing the same thing. Nigeria, you look at all of them, even in the Biafra movement. They don't mind to team up with another people, as long as the other people will. Maybe if he pretend to be very good friend of yours, he will tell other people your weak point. That no na be bad guy okona kebe na no kebe no okwa kebe be best friend ya no. The ba hani okona kebe get that na o man stand losing for a long time with Nkere. He will go and tell other people what to do to you. For he will pretend to, by the time that will be kicking at those people will be kicking you, he will focus as if he paying attention to the event while they're hitting you. After one name, hey, Nanda Quadromado, he can make ever in a Fajuanda, or give way to get back. I want to see him together. Whereas he's the one that passed the information to them. That is what some of you or some of us translate as sabo. You understand? But the main thing is this: why must I be here? They don't want to hear that your name is being announced, that you are a winner, or they call your name to come up to receive award while he's here. No, now he preferred that both of you hold hand and watch another people that they have won, and you guys go home without winning anything. That's another man. Then he will go back to work hard to remind those people, those ones that have won. Oh, you know that I'm the one that gave you this. Find me something and find me something. He's come to ask an outsider to find me something, but he cannot, humble himself to ask his brother something. That's something that you're looking for, but you prefer to ask another person. And for other people to win, they have helped the person. They must have helped that person to win, so that you are done, both of you done. But one thing, his own mind, he's better than you, and he won't let you know because he have contact of the people that are the winner. So he will go back later and tell the winner, okay, well, can I be a gate man in your vineyard? Just give me something. Find out something now. You give me, I'm the one that did this and did that to you. I'm the one that helped you. Only good organize so that you as a brother will not hear that. Now back to the issue of Nkere and their team with their target. It's all about how can we drag her down. Everything she does, they must find the schools. Even some of the schools that look so stupid and childish. Do you know that yesterday interview, is it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember, of CS with one American journalist or something like that. So now Akparawa watched that video. After watching the video, he's so desperate to find fault. He managed to bring out something he will use against CS. Oh, that the man said that he did not even recognize her as a leader because the man watch what you are posting, and yet you are posting on social media that no, she's not surrogate, she's not representing PM. Who nobody know how she's just forcing herself, and you are writing it in English language. Of course, they're saying that. Yet you want Donald Trump to recognize Biafra. Yeah, Robert Spinta. Okay, I know. I watched that video, but I did not even pay much attention on his name. I don't know what is wrong with that people. I must be honest. I don't know. But the only thing is that always find your way, find your time to notice what their intention. Let me see if I can lay hand on that post that Sonny made about this interview. He said even his secretary, was he secretary? Deputy. His deputy actually said something that that COS, no, not Chiamaka, which is happened to be his deputy, former deputy, says something that COS is a supporter of Islam. That she said, God bless the soul of, is it Muhammad, right? God bless his soul. And that to them is forbidden. How can you say God bless Muhammad? That this I don't know the name of that guy that normally sing some funny song. He says he's a Rasta man. I don't know his name. Most of you know this person. If I show you his picture, you know of course. You will recognize him. Somebody is here. Let me read. Deputy Minister of Other Room. Is it Kenan? Are you the one? He said this Van group, they are very funny, okay, and uneducated. And okay, because YT sees this your post too. Okay, I just found out that it's a hidden comment, so I have to open it to read it. There's some word you use here that is not acceptable by the owner of the platform. Okay, my brother, they are not ready for the freedom. Honestly, that it is obvious. It's obvious. So they said that they're gonna call the part where she said, Muhammad, God bless his soul. They will send it to this Mr. Robert. They're gonna send it to him because there CS was talking about Christianity. Their own accusation now is, what did he say? Let us analyze what she said. We're gonna use it against her. Everybody that they are perceiving that this person could have some, soft heart or chance to work with CS, they will report those negative, what they think that is negative. They will send it to them just to blackmail. Then tell me, what do you think they want to achieve by doing that? If they actually want Biafra, go back and check what PM passed through DOS. The same thing. There's nothing different. The same thing. That PM is this, is that. PM he said this, he said that. He's not he's not a Biafra. He's not the IPOB member. I saw a letter on a COS platform, although she actually announced it on a fundraising, that their lawyer, all those things they men are now touch somehow. Their lawyer actually sent a letter to COS telling I'm coming to you, okay? Just about also if you here, I will read it out. Don't, because you comment. I know you comment around the one. They told the lawyer to write a letter to COS that she should stop using Samonepa's name, stop using bridge, stop using a lot of things. Remember what DOS said. They have actually done the same thing. Don't use this, don't say this, don't use this, don't say that. These guys are repeating class. And it is very, very unfortunate. Now, after hijacking everything, they're still not certified. And the best way for them to be certified is to go against the wish of the people they actually want to have on their side. They believe that somehow, this is their own mindset. Somehow they believe that after let's assume, God forbid, they succeed in, pushing CS away and they are not the only Pegoli group. Do they actually think that Biafrans will still look at as, okay, let us support you? Because we don't. Do you actually believe that? What they will achieve, the only thing they will achieve is that everybody will be dormant. Like, Everybody will be stagnant rather. People will not, you don't know what to support or what to do, but you know that you need to support something. Meaning that they're playing this game in the hands of Fulani people who don't want you to liberate yourself. They want to be sleeping while they invade your land. So that will be the only thing. By that time, whether you are a Biafra, you're not Biafra, whether you want Nigeria, you don't want, all of you will be giving one condition, because they know it is not their fault that you are stupid. It's not their fault. So you have all the chance in the world to amend your way, to at least to focus on something, to have something doing, but you choose to be stupid. So it's not going to be their fault. They will not tell you. Go and ask all the people they have kidnapped. They don't ask them, are you an IPB or not? No. Once they know you are Igbo, that the only what is the word? The only thing you need to, the only qualification of their atrocities against you or anything they want to do or to harm you is just to be an Igbo man. Once you are an Igbo person, that's all. They don't need another thing. So, are you willing to face that kind of thing? Let me go back to the comment that I got here. Ezioku Bundo. Kai, when is your COS going to announce the result? The result of our referendum, voting, or I want to talk about Iboga, or I have 2 weeks or have 2 weeks have not passed. That's what you want to say. But there's a comment you made before then now. So let me go there. There's a comment you made before that. Are you not the one that's insulted yourself just now? Let me go there. Where is that comment? Okay, let me check on let me use PC. Where is your comment? No, you are the one that made the comment before. Don't tell me that. You said, okay, have you made deleted your comment? No wonder. So I was looking for that. Have you made deleted your comment? And you started making but what I think I saw, I noticed that you were asking me that I am senseless. What am I doing online by this time? And you are here asking me questions. So you actually need an answer from me, right? So that your message is irrelevant. I'm not gonna answer you anything. Okay. Just imagine the way some of you listen. Just imagine the way. Look at your question here. you want somebody to tell you to answer this thing that CS gave 2 weeks, or how many weeks you are talking about? You said here to give you result of referendum. So you actually have template, like you want to follow that template. Okay, so that he give you this one. I thought you have acting prime minister who hijacked everything. So he don't have he forgot to hijack results. Yeah, you see, before you defend anything, make sure that you actually have everything you need to know about that thing before you defend it. Kai, what is your take for your COS telling you that she is a full-fledged member of People's Club of Nigeria? Let us address some of his nonsense. Okay, let us address some of his nonsense. So, being People's Club of Nigeria, what does that has to do with your freedom? Who told you that People's Club of Nigeria is owned by Nigerian government? Do you think it is owned by Nigerian government? So now Akparawa, that is preaching that nonsense on social media, is still using Nigerian passport. So who is more Nigerian? Somebody who is using Nigerian passport and somebody who is in People's Club of Nigeria. Who is more Nigerian? You that is talking, I believe you are in Nigeria. I believe that you are still in in Nigeria, for example. I don't think you're in abroad. You have NIN or not? Do you have that or not? You have, right? You see, when criminals want to deceive you, they will use something that you want to hear to catch you. They will use something that you want to hear, or maybe something that you think that you don't want to, you hate it so much. They will use that to condemn somebody that may be your helper. You see, my own husband was once a president of People's Club. You need to have substance to be a member. The problem had People's Club of Nigeria. So you feel that it's owned by Nigerian government. It's a club. You know, it's a club. I may decide to form a club that People's Club of what will I use now? Of Ohaneze. People's Club of Ohaneze. Even though you don't like Ohaneze is an anti-Biafra. And then people will. Does it mean that we are answerable to Ohaneze as a group? Common sense, and I have one of them, Madam Abiko. My brother, you have time for these people and don't know themselves. And these are people that Sanabaro is doing program for. He will wake up and say, "Oh, why are you People's Club of Nigeria?" But if you can think critically, you understand that argument has no base. How can you, that she's a? Do you actually believe that if People's Club of Nigeria is something very, very bad to belong to, and CS is in that group, and you think she's stupid to come out to come online and say it? Do you know that CS will be seeing you each time, like some of you that are, oh, she's a member of the People's Club of Nigeria. She'll be laughing at you because you have proved to her that you are senseless. She's smarter than you, because every sensible person, if you are intelligent, you should know that a criminal will not come out to tell you, hey, I'm a criminal. It should be something that he is batting, she will hide it. But as long as she's saying in public, she knows that sensible people can see through that. You can ask, what is People's Club of Nigeria? You can ask. Then it will open your eyes. Forget about the People Club of Nigeria. Your birth certificate have Nigeria. It's not your fault. You are being forced into that. Are you getting the point? If Biafran come today, or Biafran is being restored and defended everywhere, the board, everything is intact. If you form a club, you say People Club of Biafran, Biafran, Biafran welfare, that kind of thing. People will still establish that kind of thing. Most of you yapping this nonsense, your meeting is being registered with Nigerian what do they even call that? There's a document that you have to register as a group in Nigeria today that will enable you to open bank account on behalf of the group. So you have to go through that process under Nigeria. Most of you have meeting that is registered like that in Nigeria. And somebody said that she is a member of People's Club of Nigeria, meaning she's trying to tell you her capability, that she's not begging for food. That's what that message is all about. Not to tell you that, but because of you guys have so, myopic mindset, you actually believe that thing is a crime, and you think that she's stupid, knowing fully well that it's a crime. She'll come out and tell you that it's a crime. Okay, run with it. I like to address you because I know. But you started with your nonsense message, which I'm not telling you to repent. So don't repent. Remain where you are. No. Don't repent. Remain where you are. He said, it represent a pure one Nigerianist. One, you look at you. Your name is Ezoku, but you don't even know what is Ezoku. What is Ezoku? Can you say Ezoku that represents your name on social media, which is not your real name? At least respect is the name that you bear on social media. Offline, your name could be something else. But you are talking about she represents pure one Nigerianist. What is your name? Your village. Your village, and you have Igwe, right? Your Igwe is a one Nigerianist. Your Igwe of your village is a one Nigerianist. Certificate holds Nigerianist, member of traditional rulers of Nigeria. True or false? Your own Igwe now. Ndị ọdịnala na Anambra kịta na anara certificate bụkwa Nigeria through Soludo. So this is just senseless argument. Does it mean that they are now they are Nigerianists? They are the federal government. Oh, don't talk to them. Oh, not the one Nigerianist. If other people's club, for example, now, like our sister Happy said that her husband is a member, right? I don't know if he's still a member, or not, but let's assume that her husband now come to your fundraising and said that he's going to donate $50,000 for Nkere to pilot without telling you who he really is. That he want to donate $50,000. Oh, I'm going far. You guys won't get faint. I don't want you guys to faint. No, maybe he want to donate $1,000 or $1,500, but he's waiting for his club, People's Club of Nigeria, to release the money. There's the money he's supposed to get from the club in next 3 days. Once that money comes, he's gonna limit that money to your account, $5,000. So send your account. Do you think that Nkere will not rush and send the account with that? Just send to receive that $5,000 that's going to come from People's Club of Nigeria in next 2 days. He will receive it. Because that kind of money, you said something again. Kai, as a leader, she is banned. Message she banned to associate herself. You mean disassociate herself with anything concerning Nigeria as a leader? Okay, as non, always opposite as a leader, as non-leader. Master Mekano was full members of Akparawa, Nigerian political party, full member. Simon PM was a campaign manager, if I'm not mistaken, European representative of Atiku and P2B campaign. When P2B was running, both of them he was his running mate. Like P2B supposed to be his vice. Now, you are not moving from being a member to you. I thought you guys said that she's not even a leader. So why are you seeing her as a leader? I thought you have a APM. Yet you are bothered that you have to accept that she's your leader first before you complain. Okay, excuse me, leader, I have a question. Can you resign since now you are not our leader? That would have made more sense. But you guys said no, she's not a leader. Who elected her? She's a nobody. Oh, look at you are following somebody that is a full members of People's Club of Nigeria. Look for better excuse. You see, the man that initiated that argument, that propaganda, actually understand what I'm saying now. He knows. He pushed it out there for people like you who refuse to reason. Not that you are incapable of reason. You can reason, but you decided willingly that you don't want to reason. Let my brain sleep over. Let me continue. I will be mumu every day anywhere I go. That's what you want. You choose that for yourself. Can look at what you are telling yourself. I'm talking to you. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that for you to believe, because I know that you have chosen not to reason. To reason. I look at if you see you jump on my program, you started talking as if you know me. I say, Kai, yes, Kai is my name, combination of my Igbo name. Can you tell me that there is no common bafa? Like, are you a Zoko? But you can't even see a Zoko. So you need to know some Akparawa. So look at what I'm telling to myself. What I'm saying is the truth. It's just that you are so myopic you are blind, my brother. You are blind to see that. Even as sluggish as Nkere, he reasons faster than you. No wonder he's leading. That's why he's leading you. That's why he's leading you. Somebody look at your group said that COS is celebrating that Nigerian media carry her news or mention her as deputy prime minister. Why wouldn't they mention her as a deputy prime minister? They did because they know AGI and more kacharacha. In another point, it's not by Sana Akparawa said, "Oh, Kivuka, how desperate and dubious you guys can be." Sana Akparawa said that, okay, what is his name? That for Nigerian newspaper to, to carry your news or information, that you have to pay them or you are working with them. This is somebody that been with PM when Nigerian news have been carrying everything that PM post. You understand that PM paid zero, did not even pay anything to them. They were the one pushing themselves on PM. Are you getting the point? So it's not as if PM paid them money at the back. So you think that PM will pay them money, they will accept it, or Mazagano cannot pay them, or what? PM did not pay them anything. Even if PM paid them money, is something secret, right? It should be secret. Then him as a leader, being Sana Akparawa, he is not publicly telling you that PM paid that money. Then he asks yourself, if he's supposed to say that in public, let's assume that PM paid Nigerian media, Punch, Daily Post, Vanguard, all these people that always carry his news before everything. If PM decided to do anything at all, they will report it. All he could do is to screenshot and post it on his platform. And that in our standard US for that time. They couldn't withstand it. But if they want to do their own, they have to approach, they are assigned to one media in Nigeria, which is Channels TV. Channels TV is working with US and they are paying Channels TV. The reason why, for you to know when a media is, when somebody is paying, maybe you paid money to media for them to carry your news, Nigerian media, that particular media that you paid will be the only media that will carry it. But you can't take PM. Both international news, international media, at a point started carrying the news of PM. You actually believe that PM pays a reporter, paid the Vanguard, paid Daily Post, paid Punch. In some cases, other mushroom private media platforms like radio stations do carry his news. So PM are paying all of them, and the federal government did not sanction them, knowing fully well that they are having issue with PM. Is that what you believe? Then PM information minister, after 2 months of his arrest, is now telling the whole world that before Nigerian news will carry the information from you, two things must be involved. One, you must have paid them, or you are working in favor of of Nigeria state. You notice all those things and you kept quiet. You don't care to do anything about it. You just feel like, oh, let them, it's just there. Nkere, that is from Mazi Akoye Wetere. Nkere is forcing herself, is forcing himself on Biafra. We are not in APC or PDP Nigerian, joke apart. Deputy Minister of Other Room. When I look at Oge face, to be honest with you, the only thing I see is yeah. When talking about freedom, Oge have nothing to offer at all. NGV, this Oge Nkere, what is his agenda? Is he or he or she? Why are you asking? What is that? I want to know your question about that. GV, NGV. This Oge Nkere, what is okay? I think I've gone through that. Tina says, so Sonny Akparawa is telling us that PM paid BBC. That is it for interviewing him. No, the people that interviewed him was not BBC. That was Arise. Sonny is because he forgot that PM. He don't because he's so desperate. He was busy to blackmail COS, and he forgot to remember that we can also reconnect what has happened. Are you getting the point? Sorry about that. He said, my brother, he does not behave like a man. He will not behave like a man because his agenda is not to behave like a man. His agenda is your money. And Sona Akparawa is on contract to deceive them. I don't want to. I wanted to say something about Sonny and his and other people, but let me just ignore that so that I will not raise any dust while doing this program. Now, listen to one of the screenshot, or not screenshot, one of the cut video of Sana Akparawa, trying to tell you what happened between COS and Mr. Roberts. Let me see. Do I need to flip the camera?
I have to tell you right off, though, there's quite a bit of controversy about this, and so I thought, why don't we address this?
Let me see if the volume can be increased. Okay, let's see. So please,
right away,
if you have not liked this video, please click on the like button. I spent 1 hour, 1 minute here, and only 16 people managed to click on that button, even though 71 people watching live. But we need to click on that button. Okay? If you have not done that, please do that.
And clear the decks. In the first place, I wanted to emphasize that I, of course, am not Biafran, obviously, and I am here speaking about this issue because of the connection of Biafra and its independence to persecution of Christians. So I'm not endorsing any group. I'm not endorsing any group either. But many people are upset. And the problem on Twitter or X is that you can't really tell who these people are, or if they are who they claim to be. But some of them are saying you are not who you claim to be. And so could you please, in the first place, tell us who you are claiming to be and why we should pay attention?
Yeah, thank you so much, Robert Spencer. It's not about me claiming to be. I'm not claiming to be anything. I'm going to let you and whoever is listening know who I am. My name is Dr. Ngozi Orogweze. I'm the Chief of Staff and the Deputy Prime Minister to the new.
In case you did not hear the starting point of the way the video started, I will play it again. Just forget about what he has said. Listen to what the man said. Then you will understand what the whole thing is all about.
I have to tell you right off, though, there's quite a bit of controversy about this. And so I thought, why don't we address this right away and clear the decks? In the first place, I wanted to emphasize that I, of course, am not Biafran, obviously, and I am here speaking about this issue because of the connection of Biafra and its independence to the persecution of Christians. So I'm not endorsing any group. I'm not endorsing any group either. But many people are upset. And the problem on Twitter or X is that you can't really tell who these people are, or if they are who they claim to be. But some of them are saying you are not who you claim to be. And so could you please, in the first place, tell us who you are claiming to be and why we should pay attention?
Yeah, thank you so much, Robert Spencer.
Now, after listening to what he said, let me read what Sana Akparawa said, about it. Like, he's celebrating about it. Then he said, excuse me, let me shift the camera so it will not block. Okay. He says, impersonation is a crime in Biafran government and United States of America. Impersonation. Claiming to be who you are not. Red flag. Sana Akparawa. Now, who is Sana Akparawa? Who is Son Akparawa? Is Son Akparawa who he said he is? What is his name? Her ex, for example, is Simon Ekpa Akparawa. We have been told that even Akparawa is not even his name. Nkere, different identity. All of them, they are good in having different. When you ask them, one of them said, "Is Kai report my name?" I asked him, "Am I your leader? Am I holding any post?" I'm not your leader. But due to they are so eager to say nonsense stuff, Kai, because you are not making sense. I am not making sense in terms of what? I'm not making sense in terms of what? How am I not making sense? You need to have sense for you to know that somebody is not making sense. Okay? Sonny is ex-information minister of Bridge, not of US United, but he don't want to miss that name. The only thing, okay, let me say this. Let's assume that PM have not formed the Biafran Division Army. Do you think they will be bragging and doing strong head because of their effort and their work for Biafra? The answer is no. But this issue of collaborating with men on ground to form Garadima is the problem. That's the problem. Anyway, let me just ignore that, because if we are to touch everything about Son Akparawa, we may not live here. So many, he's talked about red flag. That is, impersonation is a red flag. Somebody who dwell in impersonation is talking about some CS impersonating. Impersonating what? CS identity is very, very visible. If you want to go to her workplace, it's not hidden. The address is there. Her phone number is on social media. Her full name is there. How many of you know the country that Son Akparawa lives? Like the country where he resides. How many of you, as your leader? Do you know? But you know CS. Not only you know the country where she lives, you actually know the state where she stays, and the kind of work she do. Can you tell me the one of Son Akparawa? He said, Kai, she is doing charitable fundraising. Is that what the Biafran referendum has resulted to? So the one you are doing before is what? The one you are doing before is what? Do you know that your APM in his own explanation on why his name is being used to open bank account? Do you know why? You don't know. So if she's doing fundraising, charitable fundraising, the one you are doing is for what? Liberation fundraising. Are you liberating now? The same you will turn around and say, okay, tell us what she's using the money to do. You that already have army, he's not doing anything, yet you're asking someone who is trying to have army what she's using the money to do. In Anoka. I don't derive joy in seeing division. But men on ground have they chose what they want. So I'm not here to dictate for them. They know what they want. They know what they want. So each time I see some of you asking that question, what is he using the money? Ask your madam what she's using. That's the title, right? Ask your madam what is he using the money to do. My question to you is, you have army already. You are doing fundraising. Yes? Then what are you doing with the money then? Are you the same thing with we need come, let us, we have to liberate our land first. Why don't you start with liberating? You have army already. You are not looking for army. You have catapults. We are not looking for catapult. The only thing you guys will be talking about is feeding and gravel. Feeding and gravel. Then feeding and gravel you are talking about. The question is, you have people that are already made with it, they are with you. Then are you doing anything with them? No. Have you stopped fundraising? No. You are raising money? Yes. And those men are still there? Yes. And your catapult is there? Yes. Then what are you doing then? You ignore all those things and turn around and start asking people. Ask your madam what she using the money to do. So how can you explain that? How can you explain that? What is your own reason first? But they don't want to talk about their problem. That's a taboo. No, leave us alone. We know what you want. This interview is a very big, very big problem to them. They don't like to talk about it. Only Sonny always have something to say. He always have something to say. Now, let us play the video that as I'm talking to you now, Sonny is spacing. As I'm talking to you now, he is spacing. No, he's still on space. I'm going to sometimes I pity that guy. He's trying, He's even the owner of space, Elon Musk will be like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Because if Twitter decided to give award at the end of the year, the most spaced account, like account that is always on active, something will win that award. Though. He will win it. Now as I'm talking to you now, he's hosting alone with 9 people. Now, out of desperation. The only problem is that the only problem I have with all these people is that, let me see, who is the okay? Chidubem, please don't delete Ezoku Bondo's message again for now. Okay, let us be going through. Don't delete it again. He said, "How is his ex-information minister? He remained with the bridge. What is the bridge then? What is bridge? His ex. What is the bridge? So you don't believe that Biafra? You don't believe that they declared Biafra in Finland? Do you believe on that? Yes. I hope you do. And who authorized that? PM. So after declaration, you are still talking about bridge. Then why do you declare Biafra then? For you to do what? To defend. Okay, are you defending now? Common question. And I call it. You think that you just open your space means that you know what is brother. Invite me so that can analyze them. I'm not using I'm not using StreamYard to invite you now. If you want me to do program with you, maybe if you want Chibweze, do you have my number? If you have my number, contact me on WhatsApp, then we book a program. I will do live stream with you. Okay? Or you write me on my email. Then I'll give my WhatsApp number. Then we now set a program one-on-one. Okay? Now I cannot invite you at the moment. Ezo Wozekai, Derabotozo and his men is doing the needful. Amen. Ezo Gubondo, I said amen. Who again? Okay, maybe this I can say Manash. Amen, my brother. Kai TV, delete that idiot here. No, let him show his. Allow him. Kai, they are doing the needful. I said amen. I will still saying it again. Is airspace monetized like Pearl and Javi? Sana Akparawa will be richer. Okay. What is okay? Javi, that AI girl. Sana Akparawa will be rich soon. A show that I can my brother. Performance you need to count, of course. No, no, please. No, please do. Okay, you don't have my number. Do you have my email? Do you have my email? If yes, please let me know if you have my email. Let me see if I can get the number. Just a moment. But don't call me now, okay? If you want to call, you have to call after the program so you can discuss on how and when you are free to do program with me. No, Chibwe, don't worry. I can say that happy. I didn't butcher Fimaka. Happy. Because I don't want to use my platform to talk about more about, to start talking about men on ground. I need to address those who are deceiving them, not them. So I don't want to use the platform to about men on ground for now. So let them just do their due. That's why when some of them come on my platform, oh you guys are calling them criminal. I have never for once called anybody criminal. Even Nkere. I only said that his attitude is the criminal attitude. If you hear me talking about criminals, I call those who comment on my platform calling me that I said that I collected money, they're paying me, then I call you a criminal because that comment can only come from a criminal. Nkere, I don't have any evidence against whether they've sent money to him or not, so why will I venture that kind of argument? But if you come on my comment section to talk nonsense, I am free to call you anything that you deserve. That's just a fact. Ezogumono said, Kai, we are not interested with the interview, but let me ask you. You are not interested. Let me ask you, what are you going to benefit from the so-called interview? You say you are not interested and you want to know the benefits. You should remain with. You have chosen what benefit you now, which is not interested. So remain with not interested. You're not interested, and if the later some of you will still come out and say, okay, we are creating awareness. I'm letting Biafra know. Yet you want recognition, but see, some of you need to sit in the back seat to listen to people. Let them continue to allow themselves to be deceived by okay. Now, let me use the opportunity to tell us something. You see, now that you know the agenda of Sona Akparawa, which is to condition your mind that COS is your problem. Okay? By so doing, don't contribute anything, don't do anything, only them. Even though they have everything already that PM built, the website, the account, the men on ground, everything is with them. These are men, no, not women. They'll own that space to tell you, go and ask Ngozi, what is she using the money to do? That is trying to insult your intelligence. Don't allow that to happen. The only thing you need to do is to make sure that you know your ground. And fundraising is always important. If you know, you know. Now, this is number. Please comment if you are still here. What is the name of this our brother? Chibweze. Chibweze. Is it Ononka? Onoka. Okay, Chibweze Onoka. He said, this is my WhatsApp number only. Okay, WhatsApp only. Chibweze, comment if you receive the number, comment. CTV say Kano started this evil trending when he blackmailed and fought with Billy and Council of Elders in 2024. What do you mean, canon? Which canon are you talking about? Don't comment nonsense, please. You're talking about Masam Khan fought with who? Some of you, you can go at any length to say something. Okay, Ezoku Bondo. You said the men on ground doing the needful. You are joker. Anthony Umed is here, my brother. Why are you not Anthony Umed? I thought you have spanner. I thought you have spanner, Anthony. Anthony, don't have spanner. These are my old followers, so these are brother. Many other people that are with that I follow that are with me before Nana already they are gone to Nkere. I was having some feeble-minded followers before. Very, very feeble. So please like the video. We are running off the program. I hope if you understand the message is that the agenda and all this person that Akparawa is doing, all these lies, is to stop you from contributing funding. And if you succeed in buying to that, you are gone. I'm telling you. Don't try it, because that's the primary objective, to make you not to do anything at all. I see you, don't claim. I see you. Chief thank. I will get back to you. Please do. And WhatsApp only, okay? Just WhatsApp. And so if you want us to, maybe when you get back to me, we talk about it. Just remind me that you are the one, because a lot of people are sending messages there. Anyway, okay. So each time you see the post, like, what they're doing is to make sure they use that against you. Okay, sorry about that. Sana Barawa and Co are repenting. Repeating the script Zoo government wrote for DOS period. You said it all. The same thing. So Sonny is the only person who think that he's smart. But if you just come with open mind, you understand the handwriting on the wall. Let me say this to us. You see, everything that's going on, nobody hates each other. I'm not here to create hatred or Ibasaga. No. But that, I started this program by telling you that my own is to tell you that this road leads to this way, this one leads to this way. So that's what I think. That's what I feel. You have right to choose what you want to choose, so that nobody will say, "Oh, you are deceiving people." I don't deceive you. You have right to do what you want to do, but look at what this thing is. So don't say that you don't know. Why I always tell us not to be angry or insult men on ground is this. Remember the good thing they have done. Remember, the tax. Remember what they are representing. Know that what they are doing is something that many people cannot do. Their life is at stake. If you want to be angry by some decision they choose to make, turn that anger on those who are pushing them to make the mistake. Somebody actually sent me a message, voice note from one country in Europe. I'm not going to mention it, because maybe they will, once I mention the country, they will know the person I'm talking about. He told me in confidence that most of men on ground, they are on the organ. Some of them are related to Van. So no matter what you say, they will also have to listen to their brother. Are you getting the point? So there's a lot of things is playing out here without you knowing. You may not know all those things. Likewise, me, because I can only have access or hear some of the things when people reach out to me, nothing more. But I don't have any. I'm not a member. I'm not even. If I'm fighting for freedom, I will be hosting program on Space against to challenge this guy. I will have many things to say. I would have had many things to say, but being that I'm just trying to clear air, my concern is those that are deceiving, not because of not because of what they're saying. They have right to do what they want to do. They are all Igbos, they are all Biafrans. But the idea of deceiving somebody who are not able to think is the problem. Fundraising, as long as you know that the agenda is to stop funding, contributing money to CS, but to them, if you allow them to succeed, these are what you are going to face. One, you're going to have a group of people who are running the country or running Southeast, even though it's not a country fully recognized country by saying. They will be dictating everything for you, just like in the people who live in North Korea. In North Korea, you don't, there's certain things you can't do. They will implement that with the mindset that they are the one, that kind of thing. So know what you are trying to embrace, what is going to come, what will result later. Because if you understand the danger at hand, the danger ahead rather, you will work against it for you not to come now. That does not mean you are against men on ground, but you are against the system they want to implement. How can you have an armed group that will felt that they won't listen to government? If you elevate them higher than the government, it simply means that they are above government and they already have power, which is trigger. And that power of the trigger is different. Power of government is to curtail the movement of the trigger, the usage of the trigger. Some of you don't know, like this guy is called Ezogobondo. I don't expect him to come out here to start saying a lot of things. But if you know, you know. If they love Nkere, they should understand that they are under government, they are working with government. This idea of no, men of God is best, so you cannot do anything. It is only we can say that if you want to build that kind of system of government, a government that army with that a dictatorship. Are you ready for dictatorship? Then you have to start looking for another freedom from the hands of dictatorship after you have your country. Go and ask Eritrean government, go and ask many other countries what they have seen. Nigerian government, for example, you know what it takes them to start democracy which they cannot even practice properly. But to liberate yourself from army is always a difficult job. So you cannot be running from this and jump to another one. Some of you are not thinking like that. You can liberate yourself now, you together with the army. Even if you want to have military regime, Akparawa, Ede, other countries are there aware. Man, can happen now from time of liberation to once this one say this one, can't say anything. People who can allow your people to buy, to prove to you that they are strong. Imagine that. Imagine what it means now compared to what it will be when the country is already restored fully. They are willing to allow people being slaughtered, and they're laughing. They tell you that the reason why they allow it for you to know, for you to see that you think you are smart. Like I said, I'm not going to say everything here. I'm trying to hold myself on many things. But people who have the ability to reason already have the message. And to prove that they have this message is by start doing your best by supporting. In the fundraising, do what you can do. Don't just fold the hand and say, okay, look, if you want one Nigeria, good. I'm not against you. If you want to Nkere, I'm not against you. Don't see it as a war. And I'm not even supporting anybody to raise money to start committing crime. Or what you're talking about is liberation, meaning protecting our family land from invaders. Because what you are seeing now, what is going on in the Northeast, in many other parts of Nigeria, the intention and the plan of those who are perpetrating that is to share it to everybody. At some point, every region will get their own. Look at Naked. I say Naked, not Naked. I don't say Naked. Umunede. Umunede in Delta State. You may say, oh, that is across Niger now. They are Igbo, they are Biafran. Even if they say they are not Igbo, the killing of the children and women and people, the young men there should bother you. It should concern you. If let us assume they are not even that French-speaking tribe. As long as you can see how they're being butchered, it should be a thing of concern. You should see, unless if you are not human being, which some of you have proven, because I've seen some people, even a mature woman, an old woman like Ibete, so Ngozi, who is in US, vulnerable children that are going to fetch water, and tomorrow you say your mother. These are things you are saying. When you begin to put them together, you will be like, am I dreaming? Ezoko want to say, Kai, figure out the truth by yourself. You must not wait for someone to tell you which way to go because you are an adult. Now, on a bongo comment go now. If you cannot wait, check yourself. Do you know that who you are or what you know is reflecting in you what you are saying? Yeah, it simply means that you don't know how to. You don't even know who you are at all. You don't even know anything about yourself, let alone talking about other people. Can you live in this life? Can you live in isolation? That you can't communicate with other people. Nobody knows it all. You are meant to ask and find out. You are meant to rely your information on people. You cannot just say, okay, that you said I should find out. I have to use people to find out. Do you want me to go to spirit and start looking for the answer? In that contradictory in a cook. Okay. Tell yourself the truth. They told your madam that they are more safe in the hand of Nkere. And so what do you expect? So, but are you not aware that success is in Ghana? So they are more safe in success that is in Ghana. Even if he's not in Ghana, maybe let us assume that he's a ball. I actually believe that he's in Ghana because I heard that from Iken Guru, who knows more intel because have his own seed that he planted in BLA, because the commander that they pied, which I shared here, the commander that was telling Biafran, okay, can I lay hand on the Kenga's post now? Some of you that are following me here must have seen that post, that video that I made. So his name is, let me see if I can locate his, I don't know his hand. I don't know his offhand. I don't know. Let me see if it's possible. Anyway, let me not respond to you because even my people are not happy with your comment. That's why each time you made it, they will remove it immediately because you are just a distractor anyway. So Ikenga made a post of one commander, BLA commander, that made a video in the past bragging on what he's going to do, right? And they fired him. I'm strong. If he beat the match again, so come on, lose the leg if you know. Immediately go match. Gazette wrote me, what was that watch, okay? But the chip doesn't mean the time I thought this way. I would have given it to you since. When they decide to remember. So they buy the person. He can have access to that video. How? It simply means that somebody within, if you man career, and that you cannot beat, you can't eat your cake and have it, although possible. You can't eat your cake and have it. A lot, if we are to go deeper and all those things, okay, many people, but let us just manage it the way it is. So my people, the message is very simple. Please do not fall to that. Having this kind of idea, or okay, since that, and I thought some behind that, and you can't just go more. Amen, like that, because that is what they want you to do. That's exactly what I actually want you to do. That's why I said like this video so that others are gonna watch it. Even though it's long video already, 1 hour 36 minutes, but at least anybody that have access to watch it, have time to watch it, will not regret it. Unless if you open a joke on a saga for a man at this video, you may not like to watch it. Because what I'm saying here is the pure truth. Pure truth. If you'd like, go and do your own investigation. Today, a mega gift official and those who signed petition against PM, those who called Finland to do this and do that, those who have been tagging Finland to do this and do that, they are now tagging Amnesty International to come for their rescue. Obulijo, just like what I told you about typical Igbo Fulef. They will join hand with an outsider to pull you down and go back to the person, because when they're pulling you down as his brother, their belief is that after pulling you down, he will go to the person, because he believes that person will love him more than anybody, because he helped him to pull his brother down. He will go to the person, start asking for peanuts, for recognition, something that he would have access to. He destroyed it because he want to answer Togo, so that his brother will be looking at him as with the fear, kind of. They prefer to do that just to prove a point. So anyone that refuses to, support his people or do what he's supposed to do, go and check the result of DOS and a better gift. All of them are now no more. I thought Samanapa is a problem, right? They're not. Everywhere is calm. They are now trying to call Amnesty International, UN, something that they have been doing all this while. They are going back to that again. How long are they going to do the same thing? They said insanity is when someone is doing something over and over, wanting over and over again, and expect different results. Right? That is what they're doing. So please like the video and God bless you all. We have come to an end of this live stream. See you again. Make sure you take care of yourself. This is weekend. Happy weekend to you all. This Ezobo cannot reason properly. He's no, this is to tell you, I'm strong. This is just to tell you that all of them are like that. They refuse to think. They refuse to understand. When somebody is trying to play with your brain, they can't dictate it. They can't dictate it. They always find a way to hide and pretend. He said the commander is saying the truth, but fools think they're Simon. I don't understand your comment. Organazo. Can you mean? Please explain yourself before I end the live broadcast. My brother Ezoko Bondo and he is alike know that the people choice is USB, but they are ashamed to admit it. They are not, but why are they working? Why are they still working against it? The same, okay, writing a letter using the US-based lawyer, writing letter to CS to stop using PM name, stop using this. It's not the same thing that US they have done in the past. Why are they repeating the same thing as if they just joined the movement and they're not aware, or they thought that people can remember, reconnect? Everything. The only thing they have not done now is, the only thing that remains now is for them to start buying commanders. Okay, that's the only thing. Which I don't know if they have started to. I'm just saying because I'm an outsider. To start buying commanders and to start telling Biafran that they are no in hand on the ground. That's the only thing that remains now. All other things GS have done in the past, they are doing the same thing already. All the lies that are being made against PM, they are doing it now without looking back. Oh, he's a Tinubu boy. Oh, he's agent of Nigeria. Oh, he's working against Ndibu. Oh, he's trying to buy people. That was the slogan of the US before. Against Simon Ekpa. So since Organizo, you refuse to say what, because I don't think your comment is friendly. Maybe you have something to say, but I don't think your comment is friendly anyway. There are DOS people, Che Guevara, they are, honestly, they are. They are. I don't take them serious either. So please, God bless you all and see you again. Good night and remain safe. Bye bye for now. Remain blessed.